Hi, I hope you're all doing really well. I'm I'm purposely kind of close up. It's hot. I just put my skincare on, but I'm gonna try to do oh jeez, a makeup here. Um, so moisturizer already, all the skincare stuff is already on. This is the way I do makeup. It might not be how anybody else does it. This is just my basic everyday stuff. So this is Wet n Wild, a tinted hydrator. It has hyaluronic acid and squalene. It's a sheer lightweight, non-greasy finish. You can get all this stuff at Walgreens. I think only one thing I got at Five Below. And I like this because it's vegan and moisturizer. I just put it on my finger and put one here, 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 and here. And I use my finger again all the way around. Pat, 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 pat. I do have a blender, but this is what I do when I'm trying to do something quite simple. And this is going to take a while. And if I need to, I'll go in this way. But mostly I'm patting because I'm building a kind of like, oh yeah, and you can also do your concealer like this, like a mask, because it's kind of like, it's a base for your shadow and then your highlighter. Maybe I'm not the best at explaining this while I'm doing it because I'm concentrating, but I'm sure you can get the idea. Like I said, this is in real time, so this is going to take a while. I hope you're all doing really good, well, and there's a squirt there, and a squirt there, and continue. I like to go up and down, or back and forth like this. I don't want to pull. And then here, I go up, so it kind of blends into my jawline. And no, I'm not using concealer, I'm not using, and then I take my take it off of my, and if there's any extra here, this is very clean. My fingers were also very clean, and just to reinsure everything again. Alright, then I do my eyebrows next, and I'm very new at this, and they do need to be plucked, but I go up, cause see, there's the arch, and then make a line straight across the top. I don't know what just happened there, but yeah, and make an arch in the bottom, and like that, and then brush up. There's where your arch should be, and then follow like just the line, the actual lines. And I will tell you, it's kind of like this, So I'm very bad at this, but my line would be flick, 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 and a little bit down here to fill that in. And then I would just go flick, flick. Bella! I yelled at my dog. And then flick, flick. This is also kind of a fat pencil for eyebrows. And then go across here and flick. And I do like a line all the way through the middle. And a little one at the end. And all the way through the middle. And a little one at the end. And then we brush like this. And see, it just really, really blended everything in. Very, like I said though, they're a mess right now. There. And also, I don't, this is so bad, I don't use concealer for, or I'm not using concealer, there you go. And remember, they can be sisters, they don't have to be matching. This is a brow, hold on, sorry, that was the second time. First Bella got mad, then Ash is okay. And then I look, and then I'll use a little bit more, oh boy, under here, again, just use my finger, and I go from here all the way, like I said, like a bandit mark, and go in right underneath there. And remember, like, and then I take a little bit of my, there we go, and we say, okay, we got our little tail, and we got our fill in here. Okay, then I take, like I said, this is just how I do it, my big brush here, because I look a little shiny, and this is a powder foundation, and I go into here, and I mat everything down, and in this case I do go down on my chin, on my neck, and usually it's a clear one, but this is a e.l.f. Camo powder foundation. Yeah, just to keep everything matted down a little bit, as you want that dewy look, which is fine. And then always, I'm sorry, blend, 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 blend. Okay, then I go into my blush, my Wet n Wild blush. What color is this? Pearlescent pink. And this actually has a, these are like they're eco tools. I like this because you see how it's angled. There. So I go one side here, right at the apple, and up, and do my circles like that, like that. For me, I go up into my temple because, like I've said before, I want to put emphasis of the upper part of my face, because I feel like my face is long. And a little bit on my nose, and when I do the nose I go like this, and a little bit on my chin, and then I go back my big brush here and blend it. Or sometimes use your finger as a guide, like that. Like that. A little bit here, a little bit here, and sometimes I put it here too. And then the next thing I do is I've been using this Thrive Cosmetics because my sister gave this to me. I have this, I don't know what you call this here, but I try to line that, and this is almost gone, but that's okay. And then up, Cupid bow. And then this is Physician's Formula. It's actually pretty bad. It's and so far everything here, yeah, you can get at Walgreens, but this is Rose Kiss All Day. They call it glossy lip color, but it's hard to control, so I just dot it in the middle. And then I go in and I actually go over the lip line. That lip line liner prevents some feathering. And then like that, up into the Cupid's bow, up into the Cupid's bow. And again, you can use when you want it to really be perfect, concealer right here and blend it, and a little bit right here by the Cupid's bow. And you can also put highlighter here, in here, a little here, and up here, and here on the cheeks, or here, wherever you want to you know, shine. And when I do this, I use my fingernail, wrap it around, and there you go, like that. And I try not to go, I try to go from one side in and then the other side in. So there's that. And then this is really cool. Actually, we'll do this I got from Five Below a long time ago. It's pastel prisms. It's pretty cool, the colors. I like to take a base, like a more of a matte color. Oops. Not gonna lie, that was a little bit dirty. Hey, I'm just being real. This is the way I work. And for me, pat, 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 and around, pat, 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 and pat. I usually do like a windshield washer effect, but see how I'm flattening it and kind of rounding, and then in, rounding and then in, and then here too, yeah. And then I'd like to make a line here and out. So let's do this again. Circle, circle, circle. Pat, 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 pat. Circle. Pat, 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 pat. And then in. Very gentle. In. Very gentle. Windshield washer fluid. Windshield washer fluid. Very gentle. Windshield like motion. Gosh. And then I like to kind of round that out there and make my line here for my base. And for my bottom, I can do the same, but I've got this really cool like pack. It's a pack tool, keyword is pet. Pet, 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 pet. Yeah, my eyes are gray. They have a gray ring instead of a black. Unless that's normal. Oh, there's your base. There. And then I like to use, this is a Revolution. It's well loved. It's kind of old. I tell you with the Revolution that this one, it's got a lot of fallout though. I like to use the, you can tell which ones I like to use the most, and use this tool again. And of course, if you can have a paper towel, so you can just, you know, actually, let's use this one. This one's a little bigger than the, this one is for like packing in small areas. This one's for like packing in larger areas, such as your, whatever you call that. So I'm going to take a brown, a deep, dark brown, like that. And I'm just going to go pat, 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 back and forth. Same exact way I did before. Except for, yeah, like that. And again, circles. Pat, pat, pat. Well, now, oh geez, we're gonna need a little bit more. There we go. And then you look and you say, oh, maybe that looks even. And then get your brush here and do a little lighter color. I'm going to do this one. Right over that one. And again, washer fluid. Windshield wiper action. Around and around we go, and and then you can take your pack part here and go a little bit higher. For me, my marker just happens to be by my small molar, and a little bit of, so that way you can see it above. And here I got a little, I have enough of markings, let's just call them. Sometimes I hold it a little bit because it's what I do. And that way, see, when I look, you can see, you know, the color better. And if I was using, I'll do bottom eyeliner for you. So I usually use the same color as the dark one here. This is really cool, angled again by Echo Tool. And I like to just, and it is indeed a eyeshadow. And it does indeed have a fallout. But, and for me, I don't like to go all the way in. I usually like to go just about a third, because it makes my eyes look smaller if I eyeline the whole part. If I just do from here out, they're going to look larger. So there's that. And then if I find that I have done anything that I don't like, I have my handy dandy little, and just be as gentle, see, it will start coming up, as patient as possible, and be kind to yourself, and remember that wrinkles, even babies have wrinkles, and some of you probably don't even worry about this, but gray hair is beautiful, wrinkles are normal, gravity is a thing, and yeah, just remember that. Okay, now, something I don't do all the time to do it today. Get to the base. And squeeze. Go a little bit up. Go a little bit up and squeeze. See, I'm not sure if you're supposed to, how long you're supposed to hold this, or if you're supposed to hold this for a period of time. But I just keep going like this. And usually that's what happens, is you see how it looks, it does look curled. Like, see how it does look curled, okay? But it can look kind of like it fell off, like it fell off a cliff. Just goes down. It's too sharp. It's not rounded. If anyone has any tips, because I do have long eyelashes and I have multiple layers and they're full, but oof. And then with this is Mega Wet and Wild Protein, and with this I like to wiggle, 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 and then kind of get in there and wiggle, or actually blink, blink, blink. Then go out a little bit, out a little bit, right? And then blink, 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 blink. Okay. And then wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And I use my other hand. And I blink, blink, and then I go this way. Blink, blink. An angle. Blink, blink. Then I have to hold my... This is a whole thing. Just kind of separate them. And then I'll go this way too. Gosh, sorry. Yep. And then the bottoms. The bottoms I'm a little light with today. I'm not too worried about it. But they are long. You can't tell, but they go down to here. They're pretty long. Alright, and then lastly, I like to kind of take another cotton ball, clean it, and yeah, one more time, I'll take some of my powder foundation right to above my blush, above my lip and my forehead. You know, sweaty spots. Then I see where I put my mascara, where I didn't want it. Maybe get the mascara that went on my hand. Take this off. Maybe rebrush my eyebrows. Not use that or that. Make sure I cleaned it. And brush it like this. There's that. And sometimes brush my eyelashes as well if they're clumpy. You'd be kidding me. And then I forgive myself for all my wrinkles. Clean my glasses. And yeah. That's my simple look. That's my simple look, and I usually don't even, I mean, you probably can't see it because my camera isn't quite crisp enough, but then I put everything back. I like you to, you know, I put everything back in this container. I only have one. I don't have a makeup case or anything. Just this, and some people may say it looks gross, but inside and all of my makeup is clean. And then also, don't ever forget your sunscreen and deodorant. See you later.